first hit these streets, had to scratch and claw, made me hard to beat. They were real early mornings and late nights. Had to put in the time just to get it right. Now it's time to make my stand. Gonna show the whole world just who I am. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, 'cause this is the big time. This is the big time. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, 'cause this is the big time. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, 'cause this is the big time. This is the big time. I grew up where the world was simple and slow. Learn right from wrong, work, road. There was never plan B. I grew up where the world was simple and slow. Learn right from wrong, work, road. There was never plan B, just a path I'm taking. Breaking on through on the road I'm making. I knew one day I'd get my shot, so here I am to give it all I got. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, 'cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Ever since my boots first hit these streets, had to scratch and claw, made me hard to beat. They were real early mornings and late nights. Had to put in the time just to get it right. Now it's time to make my stand. Gonna show the whole world just who I am. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, 'cause this is the big time. slow, learn right from wrong, work road to road. There was never plan B, just a path I'm taking, breaking on through on the road I'm making. I knew one day I'd get my shot, so here I am to give it all I got. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Ever since my boots first hit these streets, had to scratch a claw, made me hard to beat. They were real early mornings and late nights. Had to put in the time just to get it right. Now it's time to make my stand. Gonna show the whole world just who I am. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. I grew up where the world was simple and slow, learn right from wrong, work road to road. There was never plan B, just a path I'm taking, breaking on through on the road I'm making. I knew one day I'd get my shot, so here I am to give it all I got. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Ever since my boots first hit these streets, had to scratch a claw, made me hard to beat. They were real early mornings and late nights. Had to put in the time just to get it right. Now it's time to make my stand. Gonna show the whole world just who I am. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. slow, learn right from wrong, work road to road. There was never plan B, just a path I'm taking, breaking on through on the road I'm making. I knew one day I'd get my shot, so here I am to give it all I got. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Ever since my boots first hit these streets, had to scratch and claw, made me hard to beat. They were real early mornings and late nights. Had to put in the time just to get it right. Now it's time to make my stand. Gonna show the whole world just who I am. This is the big time, ready, set, go. Work so hard just to make this show. Under the lights, it's time to shine. Get your game face on, cause this is the big time.
Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series is presented by Black Rifle Coffee and sponsored by Phoenix Boats, by TH Marine, Amherst Federal Credit Union, American Bait Works, Bill Penny Automotive, by Garmin, Big Bite Baits, Wedowee Marine, Bahio Sunglasses, by Lou's Fishing, Strike King, and by Sweet Home Alabama. Live coverage begins now.
Boys and girls, it is time. Welcome, everyone, to Lake Wedowee. My name is Robbie Floyd. It's the Alabama Bass Trail 100 presented by Phoenix Boats. Now, 3 o'clock is the first flight checking in. We have 100 of the best teams from around the country back behind me, all of them checking in within this next hour. 100 teams, and these are some solid teams. I know I got a little popping from the microphone, but these are solid teams, some of the best from around the country. Guys that actually be touring pros, like Jordan Lee, like Jesse Wiggins. You'll see several of these guys that you see on national television, not just on Valley Sports Southeast like you're going to be watching this one and several of our shows on the ABT Trail. And that's because we allow one touring pro and one, say, amateur, if you will. But a lot of these amateurs made a lot of money, won a lot of boats, won a lot of vehicles, a lot of cash throughout the years. And that brings me to our first point. This is a $100,000 tournament. We're giving away $100,000 today. $25,000 of that goes to the winner alone. We pay down to the top 20 places. But without our sponsors, without the people you see behind me here, this event would not be possible. All of our events wouldn't be possible, whether it be Sweet Home Alabama, Alabama Power, been with us from day one, America's First Federal Credit Union, Mountain Dew, Power Pole, Scum Frog. These are the people that help make the sport of bass fishing in Alabama what it is. And I'd like to thank all of them. If you ever have that choice between these guys and these guys, please choose them because – you know, away from that $100,000 purse, there's also contingencies to deal with, like, say, Garmin. $500 to the highest finisher if you have a properly equipped Garmin boat. Maybe you're in a Phoenix boat. It is presented by Phoenix. If you win this event, it's an extra $7,500 for Phoenix, or $7,000. I remember they're going to give me that extra $500 even if it's not. Even in the highest finisher in a Phoenix boat will still get $2,500. There's a lot of things, $1,000 if you get it financed through America's First Federal Credit Union. Without these people, it would not be possible. So, again, I'd like to thank you. Very simple. I say it's simple because I'm not out there fishing. I've just been out there following them throughout the day. I say it's simple because we're looking for a 5-fish limit, and we'll talk with John here in a moment, our tournament director, and talk about what constitutes a 5-fish limit. But they bring in their 5 biggest fish. We keep them in the water as long as we can. When they make it off the water, we put them back into the tanks and back out here in Lake Wedowee. And it's over a 99% success rate as far as keeping these fish alive throughout the year. But their 5 biggest fish, we weigh them. Of course, we have our Mountain Dew Big Bass to win that extra $1,000. And whoever has the heaviest weight at the end of the day will be crowned our champion for the first event of 2023. Now, it is a 3-event series. We've got one here, we got one in the middle of the year, and one in the back end of the year. Whoever is the cumulative winner as far as the championship points will be crowned champion, and they get this really sweet wrestling-looking belt to be worn. Whether you're at work or at play, you can bring it out here and show everybody you're the best in the ABT 100. I like to bring out with one of the ladies, the lady responsible for the Alabama Bass Trail 100, Miss Kay Donaldson, the tournament director. How about a round of applause for everybody for Miss Kay? Might be your first time to see her in person. And admit it, Kay, I mean, they know you look better in person than you do on TV, and I think you look pretty dang good on TV. But how about Lake Wedowee showing out pretty well, huh?
I mean, look at this crowd. I absolutely the largest crowd ever at an Alabama Bass Trail event, by far. I mean, there's probably, 500 people here.
We've had a few. I mean, Smith Lake's been able to bring a lot of people, but they come out here because I think these locals know a little something that we didn't know. This place has some good fish in it.
This is a special place. Miss Dorothy told me this back, 5-6 years ago, that we needed to come to Lake Wedowee. And a 100-boat tournament is a perfect size tournament for this location, for this destination, for this fishery. And I think the guys are really going to catch them here. We saw that on live this morning. But I do want to say this is a special place. And if you're from here, pat yourself on the back because we have had the best hospitality this week from the restaurants to the gas stations to the Dollar General to the WM. We have had the best up at the hotel, the Old Waters Inn. Just absolutely phenomenal people, and everything from Eric here at Wedowee. Everybody's just been phenomenal to us, and we can't ask for any better. And I know the fishery is going to show out, so I do want to say a thank you to the Randolph County Chamber of Commerce, to Alabama Power, to Eric and his great staff here at Wedowee Marine South. They just do a phenomenal job, and it really makes doing an event like this pretty easy. To the ABT team who has just stepped up. We've got a new live team this year with Gulf Coast Mobile. We've got the Anglers Channel people here making everybody famous, and I hope that they get this crowd. This is a phenomenal crowd, more than I could have ever expected, and I'm so thankful. The
little tournament that could is actually doing it right now, and we showed on the water that we saw teams catching double handfuls of bass today. We've heard about guys catching 12-pounders here just a couple of weeks ago. What's your best guess now after what you saw in the water and what you've been hearing throughout the week? What's your best guess on what it's going to take to win today?
You know, I said on live 23.5 is what I think it'll take to win today. I think 13.5 to get a check. We pay down 20 places. Somebody could walk away with as much as $35,000 today on a $1,000 entry fee. So that's pretty good odds. We're going to make them famous on TV. This show for everyone here, it'll be the first Sunday. I think it's April 2nd. We'll be on Valley Sports Southeast on April the 2nd, 7 a.m. That should be a Sunday morning. That's when your city and your town and your lake will be showcased on Valley Sports Southeast. So, you know, I think we got some fish in the tanks. Let's get them going.
Let's get it going again. Kay Donaldson, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to thank also Eric Morris. We'll see him walk across stage too. This is his house and an excellent facility, one of our Phoenix Boats. This event brought to you by Phoenix Boats, one of our Phoenix Boats dealers here, and this place is even better than I'd heard it was, and I know they got a party here last week. They're going to have one this week. But no matter what stop we're on, whether it's a tour event or the ABT 100, I like to ask one favor of everyone here, other than cheering throughout. If you would, please take off your hats and rise to pay tribute to all our soldiers here in the U.S. and around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Let's do this, boys and girls. Again, these guys came in about 10 minutes ago. We're going to start loading up the tanks here. John Simpson, come on over here. The brand new tournament director of the Alabama Bass Trail and ABT 100. How's it feel? It's going to be your first time in the hot seat here. Now you're responsible for all these guys instead of bringing these fish back and forth. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
It's good to have you. He's our new tournament director. Let's start it off in a big way with our first pair. Let's bring up Mitchell Hall and Gabe Aldridge, boat number 12. And we work our way down again. There are only 100 boats in this tournament, so at least you know, okay, there's probably not going to be too many people on my spots. But with a lake this size, there are probably several people on your spots, weren't they?
Not really, man.
That's good.
It fishes big. It's a great fishery as far as numbers. We just struggle to find big bites all week. We had 2 big bites today, lost one of them. Caught one that was decent, so.
What does decent weigh?
3 1/4 maybe.
If you had 5 of those, you'd have been happy.
Absolutely, but go ahead and say it. New tournament leader.
We've got a leader, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out. 10.06 pounds for Mitchell Hall and Gabe Aldridge. Not just yet. He said he got about 3 1/4. All right, now I know we're going to run through these fairly quick, but what were you doing out today? What did the big one come on? What did the good size one come on?
Crankbait. Everything we caught all week's been on a crankbait. So
Color dependent?
red. If it wasn't red, you wasn't getting bit.
I think I've seen that a time or two out there today. All right, brother. Good having you out there. Michael Geiger and Jake Aiken, boat number 20 coming up next. Let's find out. I see 5 fish. What time do you have that limit by?
Probably 10:30.
Okay, that's a good start, right?
We're used to having a little bit early. It was a slow day for us. Caught 4 largemouth early, and none of them kept. So that was.
Were you trying to start off with a big fish early? Let's find out. Looks like you moved into the lead at 10:38. Big fish, were you trying to go for the largemouth early, or are you going spots and then you stumbled upon the largemouth?
No, we were focused on largemouth early. We had a couple areas where we could catch a bunch of spots, but we just figured they wouldn't get the job done, so we said let's focus on the largemouth, and didn't get our first keeper largemouth until about 11, and had one more, but we had 3 of those Wedowee specials, 15.75. So
it happens. They have a slot limit. We'll talk about that. John, come over here. Let's talk about that. Going through our duties up here, we're going back and forth. You got to leave the weight up there for me before I can see your whole shot. You're like, let's get this over. All right, let's talk about this slot I've been hearing about in different lakes and different things. What is the slot we're looking at?
The slot is on largemouth only, and it's 13 to 16, so they can't possess anything between 13 inches and 16 inches.
So when you hear the unders, that's underneath 13. If you're hearing over, it means it's over 16.
That's correct.
It's that simple. Now, as far as spotted bass, make a difference?
Spotted bass, 12 inches minimum, and they can weigh anything over 12.
Okay, hoping a $5 foot long couldn't pay more than $5. Let's find out what Team King has. Gage King, West King, boat number 11. You're a winner. Did you know that?
not today.
No, you are. Just wait. I'll talk about it in just a second. It looks like you got 681, so you're struggling there. But I've talked about some of the things that our sponsors do. Each one of these stops, if you just sign up for the ABT 100, you may get your name drawn, and your name was drawn. Boat number 11. Guess what you won? You got a Yeti cooler? You do now. Congratulations, ladies. How about a round of applause for Yeti and his team? It's that simple. Hey, Gage, make stand out there so they can get your picture really quick. Or Jason, you getting it? Who's getting it? There you go, straight ahead. Gage King, West King. They didn't win the battle, but somebody. I'm not going to say what they're going to fill it up with on their way home. They might be drinking for sure. Colton Dawes, Dean Arrington, boat number 8 coming up next. Let's find out what they've got. Is that 5 fish? 4?
Yes, sir. 5 for. Be lucky if we got 9.
You've got 1053 is your total, so a little bit more than that. What were y'all doing today?
Throwing a jig, spinning bait, and a crankbait.
Hopping around a bunch?
A bunch. That's what we do. We're from down here, so we fish the way we always do. He had a pretty good practice.
What was practice like?
Saturday I had about 16, and then Tuesday would have been about 13.
Do you like to fish? Yeah. Maybe we'll see you on the ABT 100 down the road. Guys, congratulations. Good job on that. Shane London and Taylor Vidina. Let's find out what they've got. I tried my best. Boat number 13, 5 fish. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at these 5. Looks like 901 for you today. Not the number you were looking for today.
Wasn't it?
What were y'all throwing today?
Anything. Everything. The whole boat.
The sink?
Shop. Yeah, we threw the sink. It just didn't pan out. Practice was good yesterday and just wasn't there today.
If I were to guess, you were hitting the bank pretty hard?
No.
Okay, well, you're the one that stayed out there in the open, huh?
We were out there. We were all over the open.
Hey, good job on what you did catch. We hope to see you at the next stop. Thank you, brother. What is our second stop at the ABT 100? You got it on the top of your head? I know next up we're at Smith Lake. I'm going to stump you, but that's the tour stops. What's the next 100? Do you remember? I do not. See, I got to hit him. He's nervous. Miller's Ferry, Kay. He's nervous up here. It's his first time. All right, 901 for those guys. Let's bring up our next pair. Lynn Johnson, Andrew Johnson, boat number 4. See, I'm going to bust you as much as I can up here. All right, Johnson and Johnson. I see 5 fish. Are they the right 5?
No, they're not the right 5. We got one that's a good one.
What's the good one going to weigh?
It's over 6.
Okay, we might have a Mountain Dew Big Bass. Johnson and Johnson, 11:45. How about a new leader right now on the Alabama Bass Trail 100? And you're not even going to have to point out that big if it's a 6. They'll know.
Oh, I hope so.
What did it come on?
White swim jig.
White swim jig. Who caught it?
I did early this morning. I looked for another one all day.
How long did it take you to get your limit?
We kind of struggled around. We stayed with power fishing and stayed with a white swim jig. We've been catching some good fish, and I don't know, it just changed on us.
Grab that bad boy over there. It is our Mountain Dew Big Bass. It's not a 6-pounder. It's a 6 3/4 pounder, 6.75 pounds. Round of applause for these guys, ladies and gentlemen, jumping up the leaderboard and up to the top with 11.45 overall, led by, grab that fish, hold it up there. You're a Mountain Dew Big Bass. That could be a $1,000 fish. I think we may see one bigger than that, but until somebody knocks it off, they are in the money. That's what they're looking for. And from the way I'm hearing some of these guys in practice and what it's been the past few weeks, there's a possibility you could see 5 of those in one bag. That's it's been fairly well. We talked to one team, guys, good job, congratulations. We talked to one team earlier today, and they caught a long and skinny. And usually that's not the case this time of year. Usually they're about as big and as fat as you're going to get them. But they said, I got one with a big old head, but it was long and skinny. That's not typical this time of year. Jeremy Bass, Justin Coxwell, boat number 3. Come on now, 5 fish. I like seeing that. They the right 5?
We're not Jeremy.
What happened? We ain't got the same one. We did not boat number 3. What boat number are you? 19. How did we jump? Well, now we get to do it for the first time. Yeah, I was like, you didn't. I was like, I don't know all the names, but I was like, I know that's it. So we got to, hang on, we got to figure that out. Robbie, you might have to come up here just a second. We'll figure this thing out. What boat number were you? 19? Yeah. How many did you have today?
5.
So you had 5. They good 5?
No.
What boat number? 19. Boat number 19. Again, going through our. No, you'll go through. Yeah, let's find out. Did you skip line? Did you check in? Did you make sure they were all? You sure?
I did.
All right, I want to make sure here. What were y'all throwing today?
We caught them doing a little bit of everything, but we caught them on the bank, spinnerbait, cranking, jig, and then we caught some offshore spotted bass, but they're all about that long.
Didn't you win an event last year?
Yeah, we did.
What event was that?
Alabama River.
How much did that pay?
I think we ended up taking home about $16,000.
That's pretty good for a single-day tournament, wasn't it?
Can't complain about it.
Today, you could possibly take home, teams could take home like $32,000. That'd feel even better. I know it's not going to happen today. You still got 2 more chances at this.
Yeah, we do have 2 more chances. Well, the other 2 are a lot better for us than this one for sure.
That's all good. So yes. So I've already asked John this, and he said Miller's Ferry is the next one. You like Miller's Ferry? It's been a long time since I've been there, almost a decade.
I've never put the boat in there. So.
Well, that sounds like you're ready. What about the next one? What's the last of the ABT 100s?
Smith Lake.
Oh, you've been there before, though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
A time or 100, right?
A few times.
Tell me if I'm wrong, though. Let's find out what we got here. 978 for boat number 19. Some of the anglers I talked to today said this lake reminded them of Smith Lake, except for the water clarity. Did you see that at all? Does it have a feel like that a little bit?
It's close. It more reminds me of a Clark's Hill over in Georgia or Lake Martin. I mean, it's just the same size fish. Everything we catch is long and skinny, and there's not a lot of fish out off the bank from what I could tell.
You saw that 6 3/4. We know there's some good ones out there. All right, thank you, brother. Brian Stifler, Wesley Gore, Big Man. Where is Big Man at? I ain't seen Brian in a while. We'll figure this out. What's that? Oh, my gosh. Hey, how come you don't come up here anymore? You don't like me? Yeah. In case you haven't been watching on the Alabama Bass Trail, those guys just happened to, when they won that tournament, they happened to pull up to the dock early, ordered a pizza, and sat there for about 3 hours. They caught all they needed to catch. That's those guys. Jeremy Bass, Justin Coxwell, come on up here. You're the next contestant on the fishes, right? Now that we got out of sorts there, let's find out what boat number 3 has. 5 fish for $12.25. We've got a new leader. Good job. You're in the lead for now.
Thanks. It ain't gonna hold.
It ain't gonna hold up, is it? You know that. What was your big fish? What did it weigh?
It was a 290 something.
So even your smalls down there a ways, then, huh?
Yeah, it was a 190 something.
It's hard to deal with that, but currently you're in the lead. You're still in the money. I'm pulling for you.
Thank you.
Good luck, brother. We'll see who's next. Looks like the Arm, Lee Pitts, and Steven. Get off me. I don't know why you grabbed me like that. Hey, how did it go?
Well, we made it back. It went real well.
Did you make it back with 5 big ones?
No, we got 5 little ones, but we got back and had a good day's fishing. Caught a lot of fish, but just couldn't find the right ones.
1194 puts you in second unofficially as it stands right now. Pre-fish go well for you? Did you just show up and throw them in?
You know how I roll.
I know. But any bigs at all? I mean, any big bites?
No, and even in our practice, we caught a lot of short fish, small fish. a lot of fish in the slot. And just, it's a good fishery. I enjoy my time down here. I tell you what, I'm coming back because I've seen more crappie out there.
Hey, you're the crappie king.
God, man, I'm coming back. I tell you that.
This place is Smokeweiss Lake, huh?
I better not say that.
That's how he makes his money. He's a guy there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Arm Lee Pitts. Chris Colley and Adam Bain, 5 bass in the boat. Let's find out what boat number 25 have. 5 for a grand total of, hit it, 651. Our bag, brother. Congratulations. The question is, will it hold on? Because we heard somebody thought they might have 17 pounds. Well, sometimes they guess over, sometimes they guess under.
Nah, it won't hold up. We lost a 4-pounder about a foot from the net. That would have probably had us about 18.
Were you in charge of the net or the rod and reel?
It was the net today.
How far were those arms extended?
I mean, I'm about 6 foot. They couldn't go no further.
you had them on the set. What happened? We're talking about a multi-hook bait, treble hook?
Yeah, it was a crankbait. I mean, what you'd expect to do. I mean, we figured we'd lose one just on everything that's here. So, all the timber and everything, it was just around some of that. So it wasn't really much we could do.
We saw a lot of that. Hey, grab a couple of these fish and hold them up for us. We need to set that tone as our leader. First bag over 15 pounds. Chris Colley and Adam Bain, winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. Currently our leaders, boat number 25. They were the last boat in that first flight. We come in every 15 minutes, so 1 to 25, 26 through 50, 51, and so on. So everybody will be checked in here in about 44 minutes total that'll make their way through the water. I'm going to go ahead and start working through these pretty quick. We've got a line just behind. Not going to talk to them unless they have something special. They've still got 2 more turns we can do, but if I see something special or a big fish, I'll find out what they did and try and help you out for those fans that want to go out here and fish, because something tells me we're going to be seeing more people come out here very soon. Ronnie Ray, Danny Cottney, we've got, is it Cottney or Cottney? Cottney. I got to make sure that's right. Boat 14, let's find out what they've got. 5 bass. It wasn't a good day, was it?
Slow.
$8.95 for you. If you had to do it all over again, what would you do?
Throw away what I done. Start all over.
Don't do that. What did you do?
Throwed everything. Crankbait, spinnerbait. Caught 25 keepers. Just
wasn't your day. Need to get those bigs. Hey, we'll see you at the next one. We'll see you at Mills Ferry. Thank you, sir. Brett Harp, Ricky Harp, come on over. Boat number 21, 5 bass in the live well. I'm not seeing the 5 largest bass on the planet, but
tough day.
When did you have those 5 at least?
We had 5 by 7:30.
Oh man, right off the bat, 722 for you today. Just couldn't upgrade, huh? How many did you cull throughout?
Oh yeah, we culled several times, but just
ounces.
Man,
brother, I feel for you. Harp and Harp, not going to do it today. Scott Dollinger and Garrett Warren with 5 bass in the boat. Boat number 24, it looks like they've at least got over 10, maybe over 11, a grand total of 1103. What did y'all do to catch your fish today?
Caught them on the bank, chatterbait, crankbait. It's a phenomenal lake. I've caught many a big bass, and it was really upsetting. I don't even think I had a big bite today. Didn't lose anything that would have hurt. Just caught a bunch of little ones today, and it's just
typical. What's a big bass here for you?
5-6 pounder, but there's several bigger than that.
Yeah, they're out there. Hey, thank you for fishing with the guys. Appreciate it. We move on to our next pair. Boat number 5, Randall Hamilton, Justin Mott. 5 fish. I like seeing that, Justin, but 5 for $9.95. That's sounds like a Jack's hamburger deal, but it's not good for the ABT.
Yeah, it's not good for the ABT, but we had a lot of fun. We made a mistake. We went shallow for largemouth for about 4 hours, didn't do any largemouth, then we pulled out deep, and we caught them every cast for like 4 hours straight.
And did you get any decent size as far as those spots? Or?
No, they were mostly 2-pounders. We never caught up. We had a few times where we thought we saw them because we were live scoping them. Yeah. And we saw some better ones, and they nose down on it and then turn off.
Depth that you're looking at for some of those deeper fish?
From 15 to 25 feet.
Okay, what were you throwing at them to try and entice them?
We were throwing a finesse jig. You would throw it out there and just slow reel it back to the boat. And they would just be tow, 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 tow. And then finally one would load up on it, and you just pull. Don't set the hook, just pull. You'll hook up with them.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you talking to you as you always do. I know Kenny always tries finding them out there. A well-spoken gentleman right there. Greg Werner. I'm going to try this. Kairu O'Brien. Did I get it? Kairu? Is it Kairu? Is that close enough? Dang, I'm feeling lucky today. 506. Y'all needed to get a little luckier out there. How many fish was that? 4 for 506. So you got some pounders.
Yeah, but he left 3 of them in the lake right away this morning. You know. He started calling before we put him in the live well.
So you started throwing away because you're like, this ain't going to help us. Ain't going to help us.
Well, I lost 3 of them this morning on a crankbait. I hadn't thrown a crankbait all 3 days. So it was just kind of a bad situation.
A little premature fighting them a little too hard. Mouthing them. If you haven't been doing it, I guess they kind of surprised you, probably.
I'll tell you one thing, though. On Wednesday was a really good day for me, and I know most of y'all won't believe this. This is the first time I've been at this lake, but I had probably between 16 to 18 pounds on a buzzbait.
For your first time?
First time.
It's a little topwater action. Kairu, I feel for you, buddy. Good job. Thanks for joining us on the ABT 100. Ken Walters, Dallas Weldon, 5 bass in the live well. I like seeing these limits. Was it hard getting the limit today?
It wasn't hard to get a bite, but they were kind of short striking and, half your worm, chunk missing, whatever. And just overcast and slick conditions, they get a little finicky like that.
9:29. I know a lot of people were wanting this sun to come out. It never really came out, did it?
No, it didn't. And at the end of yesterday, it got really good the last 2 hours. But we knew today it wasn't going to do that. But
it happens like that.
That's right.
Hey, brother, good fishing with you. You fishing with us again? Wade Werner and Nick Enzio, boat number 1, the very first boat to take off this morning. I got to see them out there on the water today. 5 bass for 11.10. So that boat number 1, a lot of people say, give me that opportunity. Let everybody know just how far you ran being boat number 1, because usually you're the one, hey, let me make that run. I'm going to get to my spot before everybody. How far did y'all run on your first spot?
Well, we basically putted right across the channel and had a limit in under 15 minutes.
A few hundred yards they ran. They are the first boat out, and they literally chitty bang bang across there to not disturb the water. So how many fish do you think you caught in that single spot?
Oh, we probably caught 12, 15 fish on that first spot. We spent about a half hour there. We ran to another point. We maybe culled through ounces by ounces. In the first hour, we probably caught 30 fish.
There's good numbers out there, and y'all proved it out there. Hey, good job fishing with us here in boat number 1. That means you're going to get the last boat probably next time.
That's fine.
That means you get to fish longer. Good job, guys. Terry Pryor, Team Terry back with us on the ABT and ABT 100. Bundled up this morning at takeoff. It's a great plane. I don't know if I'd want it for my weight. 747, Terry.
That ain't enough.
Not enough today. Practice go well?
About like that.
Yeah, that's not well then. Not to your standards.
Just wrong species. All we've caught was spots.
Yeah, I was like, well, did you catch some sand bass? What are you catching? Some crappie?
Might as well be.
Hey, Terry, thank you for fishing with us. Rusty Mask and Cody Farr coming up next. 5 bass limit, boat number 48. I got to make sure. Yeah, I thought you might have won the drawing. I was remembering around there, but we aren't going to tell John that he might be the guy. Because it's not going to happen for you today. 967. It's going to put you just outside our top 10. I expected higher weights. I'm sure you probably expected that after what people did in practice. Did you have a good practice?
Yeah, we had a pretty good practice. It was a lot slower today. Definitely size wasn't there.
Cold weather, overcast?
I don't really know what it was. I actually thought they'd bite pretty good, but we struggled a little bit.
I have a feeling somebody's going to catch them all. Thank you, brother. Thanks for fishing with us. Jeff Cannon and Terry Tucker have 5 bass in their live well. Let's find out what their 5 largest weigh. Again, right now our leader, Colleen Bain, with 1651. It looks like Cannon and Tucker are going to jump up the leaderboard into second place. 1487 for boat number 34. I want to shake your hand. Congratulations. Even fishing with this guy, you can catch them.
I'm telling you, we just got lucky today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happens. Let everybody know what you were doing to catch that, because right now it's putting you in a good spot for a paycheck.
Well, we was casting and winding, about all we were doing.
Yeah. What was on the end of that line?
I caught most of them on spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait today. Even without the lack of wind, the watercolor kind of gave you a little bit. Hey, they ain't going to see it that well.
Real slow and small blades.
Thumper? Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was a thumper blade.
No, it was willow leaves.
All right. Hey, good job, guys. Congratulations on catching that. And our Mountain Dew Big Bass, we're looking for 675. As you can tell, they need 675. 670. What do you think? You're exactly right. 674. And he's going to be walking like this down the stairs because that's going to hurt a little bit. Half a shad and you'd be leading this bad boy. Yeah, grab that fish. 2 drops of water might be enough. 2 1/100ths of a pound from an outright lead of $1,000 extra. That hurts, doesn't it? Y'all are some really good guessers. Look at that. John. We've had ties before. Hey, have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be a little heartbreak. Did you see the excitement when he saw it was 674 until he realized he needed 675? Oh, man.
Hey, it is what it is.
What'd you catch it on?
I've lost a lot of money by 1 ounce before.
Did you catch that one on a spinnerbait?
Caught him on a spinnerbait.
I mean, you're only talking about a couple pieces of the skirt.
I know. Should have left the head in it again.
Oh, no, we can't do that. Hey, good job. I don't know where it went. Jeff Ritchie, Charlie Cummings, boat number 45, come out here. You got one that big?
No.
Not today, at least. Let's take it. These 5 fish go to weight. Dude, look at the weight. I said, I did not know this. What, you don't remember what our big bass was? I said, they had 674. I said, you got one this big? How much is your total weight?
674.
That's right. If this next one's 674, we've got some issues, and I have a feeling it's not going to be the case. Roger Shiflett and Jeff Miller, come on up here. Boat number 32. You don't have 674, do you?
It might.
I doubt it. He's saying it better not be. I got 1077. I'm moving into that top 10. Woo, man, that was, what were y'all doing today?
Mainly crankbait.
Cranking? Multicolored crankbait? We throwing that stock red, or we have some chartreuse action with us?
Just red chartreuse.
Red and chartreuse. Hey, good job, guys. Glad to see you didn't have 674. Team Calvert, Roman Calvert, Shannon Calvert, I saw them a few times out on the water. Even did, every time I checked in with you, you had 1, then you had 3. You got a 5-fish limit. And they moved up from 1 to 3 to 12.04 pounds. So it started improving as the day went on. Did you stay to the same strategy?
No, we didn't. We swapped it up. Caught the last 2 actually cranking at the end of the day where we left you at.
Yeah.
Caught 1, last one, little bitty spot. Could cool it out.
1204 is okay. I mean, we'll see where it puts you at the end of the day, though. But, I mean, you could say you had an idea you wanted to do, but sometimes the fish aren't on the same game plan.
Yeah, largemouth just quit for us after about 9:30. After y'all left the first time, we never got another largemouth bite the rest of the day.
Good job on what you did have, over 12 pounds. Kilpatrick and Cannell. Jason Kilpatrick, Keenan Cannell. Let's find out what they've got. They've got 5 fish, and it looks like some good weight as well to get in that top 3. You need 1225. They got more than that, 1389. Guys, come on over here. Why are y'all bird dogging? You know every time you stay there, every second, you lose 1/10 of a pound. You wait back there. Here, let's move up here. Bird dogging them things. You wanted it to be a little bit more, though, didn't you?
Yeah, we wanted to have a little more water in them, but it was a fun day. We caught fish all day, culled all day, but those bigger largemouth that we saw in practice, they just weren't, they weren't available today for us anyway.
What size were you seeing in practice? Because we're hearing a lot of people saying they caught some good fish in practice.
Yeah, I thought when we came into this thing we could have somewhere around 17, 18. Felt pretty confident about that, but I guess the cloud cover maybe. I mean, you would think a largemouth bite would pick up with the cloud cover, but the way we were catching them, that didn't really help.
How were you trying to catch them in practice? What were they relating to? You don't have to go exactly specific.
Yeah, they were all flipping fish.
Flipping fish. All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And oftentimes in those flipping fish, with that sun not being out, it doesn't kind of hold them to those spots quite as tight. They roam around. Makes it tough. DJ Evans, Art Newburian. Is that right? Come on over here. Art and DJ got 723 for the ABT 100. I know it's not what you wanted. That's what you got.
Well, it is. We'll take. I mean, on to the next one.
Yeah, next one's Miller's Ferry. You been there a time or two?
I haven't been here. I haven't been to any of them.
Perfect.
So it'll all be new. I'm looking forward to it, though.
It's all right. It's a good lake. You ready to do this? It's not just a one-event series. You got stop number 2, stop number 3 for this battle.
Oh, yeah. No, we're excited about it. Lakes we haven't fished before, it's a exploring game. Go out there, figure it out. Either you get them or you don't.
Good job today, guys. Congratulations on your total. Ken Sessions, Greg Sessions. I've been calling it. Fishing is now in session, but these 5 fish are going to give you 854. Not enough to win. You need to throw a 1 in front of that one.
We tried to.
Long-time ABT anglers out there, but yet to have come to Wedowee as far as the tournament is concerned. It's a long time coming. This place is pretty nice.
It is. We caught a lot of fish, just wrong size.
Yeah, but the possibility of knowing, I told Kay even before, knowing the size and hearing what guys did during the week, if it's not even a big fish day to day, you know the possibilities in this place.
Oh, absolutely. We caught some big ones in practice. We just couldn't do it today.
All right, brother. Thank you for fishing with us as always. Benji Seaborn, Dustin Seaborn, part of the Traveling Seaborns on the Alabama Bass Trail. 5 fish limit. When did you have that limit by?
We had a limit by about
30 minutes after blast off.
30 minutes after blast off, so no problems there catching that limit. You come in, your 5 best at 10.84, puts you right around 8th or 9th place. What do you think it's going to take? It's actually a little bit tougher than I thought it would be. Weather plays a big part of that. What do you think it's going to take to get a top 20 and make a paycheck?
It's tough to say. I mean, going by practice and how things were going there, I can see a potential for a big bag.
I think there could be a single big bag, but what do you think is going to be that 20 cut?
In practice, I was thinking, 20 cut probably be around 12 pounds.
Okay.
Seeing the weights and how it fished today, we caught a lot of fish, but the size just was not there.
I'm seeing that a lot. There are a lot of bites, not the big ones. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Will Tager and Ray Baker. They've got 5 fish in the live well for $6.99. A little shy. A couple of single pounders, pounder and a quarters out there. Just couldn't get the big bite. I'm hearing that a lot of bites. How many total fish do you think you caught today?
About 10.
10? 10's an okay day, right? I mean, some people catching 20 or 30, but just couldn't get the big ones today, huh?
Correct.
What were y'all doing? What were y'all throwing?
We crankbaits, plastics, and that's it.
Okay, I saw a lot of that. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you for fishing with us. We'll see where it puts you at the end of the day. Casey Mims and Walter Ogle in boat number 31. It's time to go to Vegas. These 5 fish, $777. We need to hit that slot machine. Cade, do it.
I need to double down.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, true.
I come up here to do this.
Okay, tell me about it.
That's GSD. That's get stuff done. But
yeah,
it didn't happen today, but it's going to happen when we get to Alabama River.
Okay, I'll see you there. Thank you, brother. Matt Webb, James Fountain. We've had 35 boats processed, 65 more possible boats to go. The final flight checks in at about 10 minutes from now. Webb and Fountain come across with 5 feet. Where you at? Come on over here. Don't go hiding behind me over there. Like I said, the weight drops. You had 20 pounds a second ago. Let's find out what you've dropped down to. You dropped from 20 pounds to 748 just because you were watching.
Yep.
No, it didn't happen. Tough day, though, huh?
Yeah, it's tough.
Practice go good?
Yeah.
What's the difference between practicing today?
I don't know.
Your partner let you down?
Nope. I might have let him down.
Might have let him down a little bit. How many total fish you catch?
Maybe 20.
Yeah, that's a good day. You never know. A big one could jump up any second. Thank you, sir. Robert Robinson, Morgan Brown, 5 fish in the line. Well, we're seeing a lot of limits. I don't think catching limits was hard for a lot of these people out here today, including yourselves. How many total fish you get?
I wish you hadn't asked that question.
Come on, Robbie. We've got to find out. Either way, you're into the top 5. 1355 for boat number 49. 1355, former Angler of the Year on the Alabama Bass Trail. Just couldn't get into the big bigs today, huh?
We caught a lot of fish. I mean, we caught 75 to 100 keepers today.
75 to 100, so it was no struggle catching fish. What were you doing? What was he doing?
A little bit of everything: jigs, worms, swim baits. We junk fish a little bit.
You said deep?
Deep. We're fishing 35 to 50 foot.
So all the boats I saw against the bank, it kept telling me, man, these things are dirt shallow. Not the ones you were going for.
No. We caught them dirt shallow during practice, and we talked about it last night, and we talked about it the day before yesterday, and decided to give up on that shallow bite because if you start looking, there's 200 excellent fishermen here. I mean, there's Angler of the Years, Bass Masters, everybody's FLWs. They're hitting the same stuff over and over and over. Those fish are getting used up. And on a lake this size, it's not going to replenish fast enough, not in January.
Were you able to get some of those bigger ones down deep? I mean, I know not necessarily today. I mean, you got some decent size, but you were able to get some bigs even down deep.
We did during practice, yeah. We caught some 4-pound class fish.
Were those spots or largemouth?
Both.
Mixed bag. Hey, good job on what you caught. Got inside that top 5. We'll find out, and you can find so they'll grab you the total down there. I spit it out, but I've already forgot it since then. Tell Joey Davidson, 5 bass. Let me see. Where were they, Robbie Robinson? I saw them in the top 5. They were in 4th with Robinson for 13.55. You're not too far behind. 11.43 puts you in the top 10, but you look disgusted.
It's better than I thought we had.
Really? I can drop it down. Let's take a pound off of his fleet. What'd you think you had?
I don't know. I figured 9 or 10.
Yeah, but the possibilities were even better out there today. So, hey, it could still get you a paycheck, still give you good points going into the next stop at Miller's Ferry.
Let's hope. We're ready for Miller's Ferry. We're looking forward.
And we'll see you on the ABT tour.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll see you as always. Thank you, sir. Jake Hartley, James Swindle, 5 bass for 905. 905, just shy of 10 pounds out there. Caught a lot of them today.
Caught several today.
You and your partner, what were y'all doing?
Cranking and jigs.
Any color crankbait in particular?
Red.
Any particular weighted jig? Any style jig? Swim jig? Conventional jig?
Just
what trailer? What kind of rubber, plastics we got on there?
Finesse jig.
Finesse jig, trying to entice them. Good job. Thank you, sir. James Scott, Jarris Booker, 5 fish. And these guys stacking up, going to try and get them across the stage. What's that mean?
That means that I ain't no good.
Okay. 1276, somebody did some good.
He caught 2 big ones. So.
Okay. How much do the 2 big ones weigh? You got one good? You got a 6-pounder?
No,
Not today.
2 4s.
You fish this lake a lot?
Yeah.
You disappointed with yourself today or no?
It changed after practice.
After practice, it did change. Weather changed. 1276. Going to put you inside the top 10 right now. To get in the top 10, you need 1103. So you're up there now, guys. Thank you. And part of that Wedowee Pro staff you saw in there, and that's where we're at, Wedowee Marine South. Luke Duncan, Trey Swindle. You know, in my golf club, whatever you call it, the Ghetto Oakmont in Texas, my buddy goes, hey, you know Luke Duncan? I'm like, yeah, I know Luke Duncan. I like him. He's funny. I said, what about Trey Swindle? He's like, who?
I love that.
No, he didn't. He watches both of y'all, and they're like, is he really like that in person? And the answer is,
like what? Is
that,
the question,
yeah. But you're true to yourself. You are like you are on the podcast.
Unapologetically most of the time, yeah. And I appreciate you giving me props because this man has kicked me in the teeth.
Today?
It's about 7:30 this morning. I got him back a little bit this afternoon, but this man right here has put it on me today.
I haven't turned around and seen the number. Was it a good bag today?
We really don't know what it weighs. It kind of happened fast. I mean, we caught them up shallow, just beating the bank. Caught them everything from a buzzbait to a jig and spoon, and we had one last little coal there at the last minute, so I don't even know how big it was.
Is he serious? Buzzbait to jig and spoon?
I wish we were lying.
So at least you had them on lockdown, right? From the top to the bottom of the column.
Yeah, that's right. We tried to, at least.
All right, they got 5 bass. Let's take a look. What does it take to take the lead? They need 1651 to take the lead. 1652. They did it. They've got a new leader here by 1/100th of a pound. That's some skinny margins right there, but it's better than being on the other side of that number.
Listen, that last-minute call, even though now he's been giving me, you don't understand.
He is the one that caught him in the end, Trey.
Yeah, I mean, this is really like if we were to hold on and win this, I'm taking both trophies.
No, why not? Why not? And what do you have to say about that?
Well, all I know is he told me since I bought a Phoenix and paid $80,000 for one, so I got bonus money, he got half of it because he caught one. So I think that's pretty jacked up.
Hey, $7,000 bonus versus that one fish. Either way, that's a great trade-off, right?
Yeah, it is. I enjoy fishing when we had a good time. Like I said, we cut up all day, so we had a great time. So we'll see how it shakes out.
So this could be a big payday for you guys, and I know you got a lot of fans out there. Go grab a couple of those fish and hold them up. Our new leaders right now: Luke Duncan, Trey Swindle, ladies and gentlemen, 1651. They are fighting over the big one. Nobody. Luke, you should just go ahead and grab the smallest fish in that bag. I would. I mean, I'll tell you that. Actually, that 5th fish would never make it out. If it's the dink, you don't ever want to show that dink. Do not grab 3 fish with 2 hands. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Your leaders right now on the ABT 100 at Lake Wedowee. If you follow them on social media and stuff, they're always fun to be around. Some fun things. Good luck, guys. You're leading right now. To get in the top 10, you need 1145 right now, and Johnson & Johnson in that spot. Walt Roberts, David Kuhn. You can go ahead and come over here while they're taking those fish and setting them in there nicely with 5 bass. I like seeing that. Somebody had to follow those guys and shoot 691. Not going to get it today.
No.
What were y'all doing?
A little cranking, a little chatterbait.
No jig spoon?
No jig and spoon, no buzzbait. We didn't
the guy in the front throwing a spook and the guy in the back throwing a jig and spoon.
Doesn't compute, but
leave it to
the big ones.
Leave it to them. They did good. Hey, good job, brother, on what you did catch. Matt Green, Jacob Walker, 5 fish in the live well. Going to go through here a little quicker. Only have so many tanks out there. How'd it go today?
We had fun. Didn't catch any big fish, but we had a ball.
Just outside the top 10, 11:21 today, guys. Just outside that top 10 of 11:45. Next pair, Daniel Smith, Jeremy Holden, boat number 44. 5 fish. What are they going to weigh? Give me your bet. Oh, he's cheating. What are they going to weigh?
Yeah, maybe 9.5.
You're so cheating. 951. You were off by 1/100 of a pound. What'd you catch them on?
Jig and a crankbait.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Move on next. Mike Hood, Adam Lynn. Boat number 36, 5 bass. All of these guys on my little queue coming up next have a limit. Or is it? We're not on the. Oh, it's not click. It didn't click on it. Boat number 36. How did it go today?
Caught a lot of fish, just not many big bites.
How many is a lot of fish?
25 keepers.
That's a lot of fish. That's a good fish. What were y'all catching them on?
Crankbait.
Cranking. Shallow?
Very shallow.
Dirt shallow. 998, just shy of 10 pounds, guys. Thank you. Move on to our next pair. Amanda Williams, Buck Paul Williams. Well, we got 3 names on here, Amanda, for but now I've got 3 names. I'm like, is that the new name? I mean, hey, Buck Paul.
No, it's just Buck.
Okay, we'll call him Buck Williams. 877 for you today. Who caught more, you or him?
He did today.
Were you the net lady?
Yes.
Then you caught more than him. Good job. Thanks, Amanda. Jonathan Collins, Derek Hicks, boat number 67 up next. So I know they got 5 fish. I like seeing that limit. Nobody likes it more than you. What time do you have it by?
9:30.
That's a good day. Will it be the good day? It might be a great day. We've got a new leader, 1787. How about a round of applause? Our first bag over 16, over 17. 1787. Let's see that big one. Go find a big one, and let's find out. Because there's a possibility of an extra $1,000 fish in there. Are they both? There's 2 in there that are good, or is there one that's bigger than the others?
One bigger than the other.
Okay, what'd you catch the big one on? Do you remember?
Jig.
Jig fish. Okay, that's big fish baiting right there. What we all doing today mostly?
Spinnerbait and jig.
Spinnerbait and jig. Keeping them tied on. All right, that's a good fish. I don't know if it's 675. We've got a 675, a 674. We'll see if it does it. Because if this is, and again, we were hearing 17-pound bags. They do actually have a 17-plus pound bag. It's not going to be a 6 3/4. It is a 5.66. Hey, grab a couple bass and hold them up here for us. Collins and Hicks jump to the top of the leaderboard. Again, we heard a team earlier having 17, a guess of 17. We've got more than 17 right now. 1787, your new leader. The top 10 is 1194. And a lot of limits. I'm seeing the next 6 or 7 pairs with the 5-fish limit. Hey, look at all the golf fans out there with that little light clap. I need some Professor Clumps. I need Hercules. Great job, guys. Stick around. Pay attention. It's going to be close. If that other boat didn't catch any more throughout the day, and we heard they were holding on to their spot, and we're going to find out about that team here in just a second. Brian Adamson and Ryan Lloyd. Let's find out what they have. Boat number 41. All right, boys and girls, it's going to get interesting. This is the team I was talking about that thought they had 17 pounds. They don't. 1850, we've got a new leader on the ABT 100. Wow. The big question we were asking all day, if you have to make that decision. Do you stay in the same spot and maybe catch more big ones, a possibility, or do you go out there? Did you move or did you hold on to it?
We left about 12 o'clock.
I think that was probably the right choice, right? Because you probably upgraded maybe once.
One time, that's it.
That's all you needed as it stands right now. Let everybody know what you were doing specifically.
We were throwing a big crankbait and a swim bait.
Big crankbait is what, like DD22, something like fat body?
Maybe a little bigger.
Even bigger than that. Depth-wise, we're looking at.
15 to 20.
Now, how did you find this spot? Because Jason was talking about in a certain particular area, and my boat driver, who just happened to have caught a 12-pounder in the past month, said, I don't even know where that is.
We want to thank Mark Womack and John Frank.
Thank you.
They're our good buddies. We fish all winter with them. They actually found the school of fish that we fished today.
It might be a steak dinner for those guys, huh?
That's right. If we win, we're going to buy them a steak dinner.
Do you like to bass fish?
Yeah. Come on, say something.
Yeah.
He does.
Are you shy? Is your girlfriend watching? Gave me the stank face. Hey, grab a couple of those bass. Hold them up for us there really quick. Your new leaders right now, 1850 for Adamson and Lloyd. They're going to hold these fish up. So the story was they were in a spot. There was somebody watching them catch all these fish. If they leave, that other team can move in. It's fair game, right? Do I leave? Well, the longer they sat there with that 17 pounds, and we see they needed more than 17 pounds, the longer they waited there, those opportunities of going somewhere else were not going to pay off. They moved. They upgraded one time, and that could have been the difference. If they didn't move, they still had a chance, but you can only sit there for so long, and we know they sat there for at least 3 or 4 hours. Good fish. Great fish. And there wasn't a bigot in there that was 675, do you think? No. Good job. Our leaders right now, Brian Addison, Ryan Lloyd. Let's move on to boat number 51, Jamie Campbell, Jim Lasser. Going to go through these guys fairly quick. Everybody lined up out there. Let's find out what these 5 fish are going to weigh. Somebody had to follow that clan, huh?
I hate it had to be us, but that's a tough act to follow.
We're going to get out of here. We got 9:04 today. It's not going to happen. We'll see what you do at Middles Ferry.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Move on to the next pair. Ethan Franklin, Hunter McCarty. See what they have. 5 fish limit. Just looks like a fair limit. Nothing special today.
No, absolutely not. I just had to come up here to see some.
896. You just need to throw a 1 in front of that, and you'd be our leader. Thank you, brother. Move on to Jackie Flack, Ethan Flack. Did we have the Flack attack back on the ABT? You had a good day, didn't you?
That's a pretty good day. Better than we thought we was going to have.
An extremely adequate day. Going to move them inside the top 5. It looks like 1606 going to put them into 5th place. That's a strong showing.
That's a lot better than we thought. We thought we may have had 14 pounds. So
practice not so good?
Catching a lot of fish. We probably caught 60 fish today, but just we made a call in the last 5 minutes that upgrade is probably another half a pound.
Going to make a big difference. You're going to make some money today for sure. Again, $1,000 entry fee, a chance to win over $32,000. Mark Condren, Ted Paisley got 5 bass in the live well. They've had a good day today, too. Just shy of 15 pounds, 1432 is going to put you just around 7th or 8th place. What were y'all throwing today?
Crankbait.
Cranking. Just cranking, both of you?
We tried a little bit of everything, but that was the only thing we can get bid on.
Deep cranking, mid cranking, or shallow cranking?
Mid.
Mid. In mid depth. Thank you, guys.
I didn't think we were catch a largemouth today. I really did.
It happens. It happens. Trey Wade, Leon Wade, boat number 62. Let's find out what they got. Is it going to be a good day? It is going to be a good day, and it may be a payday. 1558. You're hanging around just outside that top 5. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I wish it was in the top 5, but we had a fun day.
Practice go well?
Not really.
It's better to not practice well and have a great game day.
Yes, sir.
You did that. Excellent job. Congratulations, guys. Lucas Black, Lee Black. Let's find out what they have. Another 5 fish limit. Everybody caught a limit today. The numbers are not hard to come by, are they? I mean, as far as total fish, there are a lot coming across the stage today.
Yeah, it was a lot of fish. You know, fishing with my brother, sometimes when you're fishing with your brother, you got to work on team dynamics.
Should we have got boxing gloves in the boat?
Well, we got all that out when we were younger, but you know, our home lake, Smith Lake, so we're looking forward to that final stage here on the.
Who's the younger of the two?
I am.
Did you listen to your older brother like you're supposed to?
No.
Well, I see where the problem is. I'll see you at the next stop, brother. Good job. Lucas and Lee Black, boat number 71. Boat number 69, Jimmy Whaley and Terry Adams up next. Ooh, man, I got my stop now. How'd it go today?
We had fun, caught a lot of fish, just no big ones.
What's a lot?
25 or so.
That's a good day fishing. Decent day catching. 10:35. Just needed more than that to get the paycheck today. I'm quite sure. Top 10 is 13:55. Hey, let's take a look down in the top 20 after we get. Let's do this really quick. So again, we pay down to 20 places. There's only 100 boats entered right now. 20th place is sitting at 10 3/4. For 15th place, where are we at 15th? 15th is around 11.5. I think everybody's going to need at least 11.5 to get a paycheck, but I think 12 is my magic number right now. Come on over here, Jimmy. Let's find out what you got. David Perry, Jimmy Mason got 5 bass, and they've got 5 good bass. We need 1850 to take the lead. Sit still. The year of our independence, 1776, going to put you into 3rd place right now, guys. Good job. Congratulations. Strong day.
It was a fun day, you know. It was a really, really fun day. Caught quite a few fish. Caught them like we like to, you know, shallow cranking, and just had a really fun day. And kind of had some excitement there at the end. Our lower unit went out, so we limped in. But,
ooh.
Yeah.
How long did it – I mean, was it when you were moving as you're coming in, or did before and you could plan on it?
Running in, which we had to cut our day short a couple hours, but it was rocking pretty good coming in.
Aren't you a North guy? What are you doing down here? I guess it's kind of mid-range in the state, right?
Yeah, you know, honestly, Thursday was the first day we ever fished this lake. It's
like it?
Yeah, it's fun.
I like it, too. Thank you, brother. Good having you. Hey, Mountain Dew Big Bass, we need a 675. They don't have 675, but they got 691, a new leader in the Mountain Dew Big Bass, almost a 7-pounder. Grab that toad. Oh, man, that looks good. And it's going to be back out there. All right. The first bite of the day, Jimmy says. And it came on a what? Crankbait. All right, we know we're going to get our Academy Sports and Outdoors a little breakdown at the end. That's our Mountain Dew Big Bass. Could be $1,000 fish. Or also in that top three. You want to grab a couple? Go ahead. In the top three right now. And then I'll find out exactly what that crankbait was if he's willing to divulge it. And oftentimes, doing guiding trips and everything else like that, trying to help his sponsors. You better pick it up. Jimmy's going to get all the pictures done before you get up there. They'll say, Jimmy fished solo today and caught 1776. David said he did. Hey, you called him if you were the net man. Hey, Jimmy, what'd you catch him on? What kind of crankbait?
Most of them came on a Bomber Deep Flat A, and he caught a couple that we weighed in on a Norman Deep Little End.
There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Jesse Wiggins, Jordan Wiggins, boat number 58, the Traveling Wiggins. How about a round of applause for these guys out there? Hey, you got a boat guy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
You got a yard lizard.
We ain't got to wait around.
All right, let's find out what Team Wiggins has. 5 fish for $12.29. Okay. I mean, that's an okay day. It's a good day. What did you expect to have after practice, or did you practice?
I thought we could have 12 to 15. If we got a big one, we could have 15.
Yeah, you did that. What were you doing?
Cranking.
All right, so sticks on Smith Lake, and I've said it many times today. People said this reminds them of Smith Lake a little bit other than the watercolor. Do you see some of the similarities?
One creek kind of looks a lot like Smith Lake, but the other part now.
Now, forget that. Next tournament? For you?
It'd be at the Alabama River.
We'll see you there. Thank you, brother. Phil Dukes, Bailey Dukes. 5 fish. Alabama Bass Trail kicks off in, next month? Yep. For the regular tourist stop at the 11th. $10.89 for boat 61, so almost 11 pounds. Not too bad.
It wasn't bad. We just needed a kicker or two, and we didn't get them.
Hey, you're our defending champs, right?
Yeah, it probably won't be this year, though.
Hey, you never know. What did you finish in the first event last year?
12.
12, just outside that top 10. And at the body shop, they said that they would wear their championship belts, their wrestling belts. They were on social media that next day wearing their championship belts while they're working on cars. So they held true to their word. Rusty White Jr., Brian Elder, come on over here. 5 bass, and it looks like a good bag, a big bag. And y'all are watching it here. This is going to get interesting. Our leaders are 1850. We've got a 20-pound bag, 20.07, Rusty White and Brian Elder. Wow, our first 20-pound bag. Tell me practice was super good and you knew we were going to do that all along.
I wouldn't say that, but I will say this lake is full of fish. There are a ton of fish in this lake. If you want to go catch fish, just get out there and crank.
What were y'all doing today? What were y'all throwing?
Spinnerbait and crankbait pretty much accounted for the bulk of the fish.
And oftentimes, I mean, you got to be in the right spot. It's not that easy. You're just throwing those baits. You got to be in the right area. But this is something that a lot of people could be doing, and a lot of people were doing today. How did y'all find the right spot?
Just skipped around looking for different things. I mean, we were looking for anything different.
So what was the best difference?
Isolated high spots.
Okay. Just spray and bank, and all of a sudden you'd have a little rise, or were you out there in the open and have a high spot?
No, I mean, it was in small pockets. There's just high spots in small pockets.
Hey, great job, guys. Grab a couple of these fish and hold them up for us. Our Mountain Dew Big Bass looking for a new leader. We've got a new leader. We've got a 7-pounder, 760 now for our Mountain Dew Big Bass. So, hey, grab the fish. Y'all, what y'all looking at me for? And looking at me like we got another one. Woo-woo! I thought Jason Durant was out there. He said, woo-woo! Good gosh. Did you measure it? How long was that bad boy? Long. Yeah. Round of applause. It's okay, boys and girls. Oh, did you do the 3-in-1 hand deal? Those two don't equal that one. You never show them your smallest fish unless it's something to be really proud of? Never put 2 fish in one hand. If you hold it with your fingers, it ain't big enough. Don't use these fingers. But that could be that one fish could be the difference, though, because they're only about 1.5 pounds in the lead. But we have our first 20-pound bag. Rob Lee, Steve Winslow, somebody had to follow those guys, and you've been on this tour a long time. Let's find out what you got. Y'all had a solid day inside that top 10, 15:57, a strong day.
Yeah, it was good for somebody. You know, we've never fished this lake in tournament situation before, and it was fun.
Pretty solid lake, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it too.
I'd come here and vacay. What were y'all throwing today?
We caught all of those on a jig.
Jig fish. Thank you, guys. Good job. Excellent job. Regulars on the Alabama Bass Trail, as well as Paul Davis and Josh Chappell. Let's find out what they got. 5 fish. No, you had to be looking forward to this tournament. You know the quality of fish that are out there. Now you're looking forward to another opportunity some other day. 974, not what you wanted today.
No, all I could catch was little ones today. So.
Numbers-wise, you're okay?
Yeah, caught a lot of fish, just no big ones.
What were you doing? Let everybody know.
Jig, crank, spinnerbait, a little bit of everything. They were biting everything, just a little.
Just needed some upsize. Need to get them a little bigger. Thank you, brother. Waylon Mullis, Justin Hamner. Is it Hamner time? Let's find out. 5 fish. Need 1487 to get that top 10. Going to get 1256. It could be a squeaker for the top 20 the way some of these big bags, but you might get that paycheck with that 12.5.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end it right now.
No.
Might get it.
No. We still got some more to go. What were y'all doing today?
We were doing a little bit of everything, like a lot of guys said, just cranking, chatterbait, stuff like that. This place is full of fish. I mean, first time being here, definitely want to come back.
Thank you, guys. Good job. Let's bring on Ben Williamson, Bo Williamson. Let's see what they've got. They got a big bag. I think they're going to make some coin today. How much to be exact? Getting to that top 10, you need 1487. They got 1613. It's going to put you into 7th place. Strong start to your ABT 100.
Yeah, it wasn't what we expected or what we really wanted.
What did you think? What do you think you were going to get?
We had a rough practice, but we had we got a lot of local knowledge. I figured we could have somewhere around 20.
You still had a good day nonetheless. Congratulations on your catch. We'll see you up here next time. Getting to walk up here and say, I'm gone. Trey Clemens, Ricky Clemens. Let's find out what they have. They got 5 fish. Looks like around 10-pound mark. 960. What were y'all throwing?
Jigs, plastics all day.
Jig fish. You look good, and I'm glad you called each other and go, hey, what you wearing?
Clothes.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, hey, what you wearing? You wearing that jersey? Yeah, I got that one. You look good. You represent your sponsors well.
Yeah.
Thank you for fishing with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you at Miller's Ferry.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
We'll see you then, guys. Thank you. Good job. See what Thomas Roach and Kevin Williams have. They got 5 bass. They've got a 5-fish limit, but 842 is not going to get it done. You were slow creeping, and you were like doing that, continuing to walk right off the stage. Not going to get it done today.
We'd never fished here before. I said, you
just want to limit.
I didn't know this was out there. I'll put it that way.
Good job on what you did catch today. Tim Hurst, Mark McKay. Come on, Mark. Marcus Aurelius. How did it go today?
Oh, we caught a lot of fish. We just didn't ever get a good bite at all. We got 5 that looked just alike.
12:02 for you today. How many times you fished with Dowey?
In the last 15 years, about twice.
Yeah. Why? Because this place is loaded.
Because we fished the Alabama Bass Trail, and she carries us all over the world.
Oh, shut up.
No,
he fishes all of them, ladies and gentlemen. He's busy.
We fish everything she's got. We fish the Coosa River Trail. We just run out of time, to be honest with you.
It's a nice lake, isn't it?
Yeah, we love this place. It's full of fish.
Hey, good job. Thank you, brother. How's the golf game been?
It's sucking because I've been fishing too much.
Okay. Get back out there. Wesley Sams, Jeremy Tomlin. Let's find out what they have. 5 bass today. All right. You got your hands in your pocket. It was chilly, wasn't it? It wasn't a warm day I was looking forward to.
It warmed up pretty early, and I shed my jacket, and then I told Jeremy, if it's going to get to 58, it better start a sprint, and it never did. I froze.
13:01. What were y'all doing?
Same thing everybody else was, crankbait, chatterbait, just never did get a big bite.
It's different, fishing with him than your typical partner out there. Did y'all get along? Was there any arguing in the boat?
He slapped me a couple times to get me back in line. But
my man.
Sometimes you got to wake him up.
I know. He'll take a nap on you. Hey, good job, Wesley. Josh Benford, Daryl Baker, 5 bass in the live well. Seeing 13:26. That's a strong day. I think it's gonna make the 20.
Well, I hope so. It was the best day we've had in 3 days, so
it paid off.
It's a good day to do it.
It's game day. Good job. Congratulations. Bo Spencer, Tyler Temple, boat number 59. Let's see. I'm still looking for some of my giveaways. I got 3 more. Bo Spencer and Tyler Temple got 5 fish. for 736. Y'all needed some serious upgrade.
Yeah, we did. We needed some help.
Did you get some numbers?
Oh, we caught a pretty good many spots, but no largemouth.
Just couldn't get into the big fish. Thank you guys for fishing with us. We bring on Randy Waddell and Kevin Nunley, 5-fish limit. These 5 are going to be darn near 1.1 pounds apiece. Were you in a school of singles? School of 1-pounders?
We were everywhere, but the small fish just followed us around.
They were just chasing you all day, huh?
Yep.
Don't tell me you called a bunch to get that 5.5.
No, that's it.
If I called 5 times to get that 5.5. Hey, it's okay, and it's just the first of 3 stops. You still got 2 more chances on ABT 100.
Yeah, just warming up right now, so we'll break it next time.
You'll be building. Thank you, guys. Nick Turner and Joe Lay, let's find out what they had in boat number 55. But I saw you. I'm your good luck charm because you caught like 2 or 3 fish when I was there with you.
They just wasn't no size on them. You see what they wound up weighing, didn't you?
You 682. Y'all were battling with them.
I think they was in our hole.
Yeah, they might have been. I saw you with one of them little bitty fellers out there. Just couldn't get in the big ones, huh?
We had one pretty good fish, maybe a 4-pounder, but we ain't getting no good bites today.
Still got 2 more shots at it. Thank you, brother. Thomas Garbos and Jonathan Garbos, boat number 91. See what they've got. 805 again. Size just wasn't there, huh?
Nah, I wasn't. But we did catch like 50, 60 fish today, so it was really fun out there.
That's fun. Just in hoping every single time you get one that it's the big one, right?
Yeah, that's what you kind of do. You pray and you hope, but
Your one hook set from $1,000 any given time. It just wasn't today.
yes, exactly.
Good job, guys. Thank you, Team Garbos. Let's find out what Brent Crow and Nick Reeves have. Boat number 66. Why are you looking at me like that? You all wrapped up like you're cold or something?
It is cold.
It is cold. How do you say cold?
Cold.
Cold. 964. Now, did you pick him or did he pick you?
I just got lucky. Yeah, I just got lucky. He picked me.
That's all right. Were you the net man today or the catcher?
I wasn't no net man. This guy does not carry a net, by the way.
What? You know you can do that, right?
I know it. I don't need one.
This man won like how much? $250,000 in one tournament. Did you?
I had a net for that one.
Oh. 32,000 isn't good enough for you. You know, you get a $250,000 paycheck. I'm going to bring a net.
Well, when you're catching 5-pound smallmouth, you need a net. But
did you not see? We've got a 7-pounder in the lead, Brent. What are you doing?
I have no idea here. But we only needed to call one time. We'd have won. The 12-pounder?
At that rate, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you catch up 8-pounder, it might have knocked out that single inch.
12. We needed a 12 for a 12.
Oh, no. Hey, good job on what you did, Cash. Thank you, brother. We'll see you the next one. Troy Simbeck, Terry McCormick, boat number 92. Up next, got 784. What's up with this late flight? I thought as the day progressed, I thought it would get better, but it no bigger fish come up there, huh?
They just didn't.
The sun didn't come out.
Well, it came out a little bit, and that's when we caught.
Good deal on doing what you did, guys. Thank you very much. Grab that ticket. Eric Morris, Alex Davis. Come on, Big E. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Big Eric Morris here? I say big, but he's big time Eric Morris, the man responsible for Wedowee Marine here. First time here. I told you today, not that I doubted you, Eric, and we know each other pretty well, but I was impressed with this place. I mean, it's a lot bigger, fancier. You got everything you need right here. Good job.
Yeah, and then when you see everybody in the parking lot, all cares about fishing and stuff like that. The city's great, man. We really appreciate everybody here. And big thanks to my techs up there in the shop. Took care of everybody this week. Make sure all my stuff was ready to go and stuff like that. And just really appreciate that. All the employees here at Wedowee Marine, thank you all so much for everything you do and how you help get this pulled off. Really, really appreciate y'all so much.
785 for you today out there. Yeah, the shop. Even my boat driver today, not typically come here. He lives away. He came here and y'all helped him out, got our boat going. A fine facility, but this fishery, I know you're saying, man, we got some big fish here, and we're kind of proving it today on some of these bigs.
If you want to know if you got any fish in the lake, just bring an ABT event, and it will show. It shows out every time. These guys are the best of the best. If you want to be the best, fish against the best. And you'll take your butt whooping with it, but when you cash a check, you know you beat the best.
Big E, thank you, buddy. Eric Morris, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the man responsible here with Wedowee Marine. Thank you, sir. D.D. Murphy, Dylan Murphy, boat number 86. Come on down, 692. Just didn't happen. It happens. It's okay.
Couldn't get any right bites.
You know what? You need to go stop by that Dick's. It's just right down there. Grab yourself a burger and think about Miller's Ferry.
That's right.
We'll see you then. Thank you. Coming up next, Nolan Spencer, Robbie Spencer. They got 5 fish in there. A lot of limits today, but this one not quite 10 pounds. It looks like 937. Just couldn't get in the bigs.
It was fun. Caught a lot of fish. Just couldn't get the bigs.
Thank you, brother. Good always having you on tour with us. Matt Hurst, Roy Hurst Jr., come on over here. Hashtag Team Hurst. Winners on the Alabama Bass Trail won the team championship, 2 years ago? And ABT 100 competitors now. How many times you been to Wedowee?
First time.
Okay, got 1026. It's a good start for your first time. This lake, it can be tough at times, but you see there's some good fish in here.
Yes, sir. We knew there's some good fish in here. We just didn't get around today.
Y'all didn't move very far on that first spot. I saw you just right across there. What do you do when it's your first time at a lake?
You just kind of fish just like you fish in any normal lake, kind of break down what you do on a typical lake. I mean, it fished like Smith, honestly. I mean, we just fish a lot of lay down and bluff walls and
had a good total, just not quite enough today to take home that check. Thank you, guys. Good job. Hashtag Team Hurst. Zach Hester, Hunter Billingsley, boat number 87. You got 788 today. Not what you were wanting. If it was 1788, you'd been happy.
Yeah, a lot better. Yeah.
Practice okay?
Yeah, it was good. Just not today. We caught a lot of fish. But
Changed between practice and today. Let's bring up boat number 99, Hunter Betts and Cameron Robinson. I saw them out there on the water today, I do believe, with 5 fish in the live well. Looks like it's going to be 7 and change for today. 754. And what were y'all throwing?
Jig, caught a few on a crankbait, just typical stuff. It was just no big bites whatsoever today. Caught a few in practice, but today just nothing.
Turn it on game day. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. CJ Knight and Mitchell Jennings, 5 bass. Getting down towards the end, we should only have a few handfuls remaining if everybody caught fish or come across the stage. Looks like 674 for you guys. And, again, it's only a 3-event schedule, but there's still points for this. You never know what it could get you down the road. But if you had to do it all over again, would you change it up or go to different locations? What would you do different?
Yeah, definitely different. Definitely different location, different bait.
You getting bites?
Oh, yeah, we caught a bunch of fish. We cold 4 times, believe it or not, and still had 6 pounds. So, hey, we got 2 more, so we'll just have to win the next 2.
See you then. See you then. Matt Johnson, Trevor, is it Raddick? Got it. Boat number 88 with 547 today. So, all right, who caught more, you or him?
I guess I might have caught.
It was your day today. How many total fish do you think you caught?
I caught maybe 12, 13.
That's a good day. And you?
Yeah, handful.
Either way, fun day of catching fish, just no big ones today. Maybe the next time. It could happen. John Kellett and Robert Story, boat number 81. 82 boats processed. We could possibly pass another 12 across here. 888. Very consistent on your numbers out there today. How many total fish you catch today?
Probably 15 or so.
Fun day fishing, just no bigs.
Well, we lost a good one, but
how good?
It was close to double digits.
What was that? Oh, really? What kind of bait are we talking about? Single bait hook?
Single bait hook.
Single hook bait. Sorry, I went backward.
Same way.
Oh, jig fish. Lost it, huh? Oh, that hurts. Might have been a worm, but I think it was jig. Mickey McHenry, Kim Carver, 5 bass in the live well, and this could be close to a paycheck. 14-16. I'm going to take a look. Show me that top 20 here in just a second. 14-16. I know it's not going to be enough to win, but next priority is making that paycheck, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, Kim's got this little bait he got at Ollie's, and he calls it Ollie. It's a $3 bait. And,
hang on, that discount place?
Yeah. And he painted it up, and it's just a fish catching bait, and it did the job today for us.
You an airbrush master or what? Or is it you doing it with one of those tester paintbrushes?
Fingernail polish.
And half the paint.
I'm not going to ask if it's yours or your fingernail polish.
It was Dollar General fingernail polish.
You use it on your toes or your fingers?
Baits only.
Okay, just checking. Right now, guys, let you know the top 20 is 1229. 15th place right now, 1355. You're there. You're there with only about 15 or so remaining. Let's move on to our next pair. Kevin Allman, Jack Tibbs, 5 bass in the live well. And these 5 ain't going to get it done today, are they?
No, sir. Because they bit yesterday.
Yesterday, you got all the good ones. $6.99. What would you have had yesterday with your 5 biggest?
15.
Gosh darn it, and that would have made it. I feel for you. When you have a good day, you want it to be game day, but it was practice.
I thought we were going to get them today, but it changed completely.
You're not the only person I heard say that. Sir, thank you for fishing with us. Scott Wiley, Sr. and Jr., boat number 95. And you aren't going to have the biggest bag, but you are going to be a winner. Let's take a look at this. It looks like Wiley and Wiley with $9.85, but you won one of the drawing prizes. Cut off. You won one of the drawing prizes, boat number 95. The Wiley's got, what do we have here? A Lose Reels. We got 2 Lose Reels. Go ahead and grab those and hold them up for our cameras up in front here. Congratulations. Hold them out there and show everybody. Again, fishing on the ABT 100. We only had 2 pairs. I don't believe boat 56 or 74 have come through. I could be wrong. Hey, so you still won something. It wasn't the best fishing day, but you still caught a big prize.
Yes, sir. Yesterday the sun was out a lot. I think that helped a lot. Overcast, not a whole lot of wind today. It changed completely.
Good job on catching what you did. And congratulations on that. You can throw it on a halo rod, and you could be really doing it upright on the ABT. Jace Thompson, Thomas Eden, they got 5 fish in the live well as well. These 5 for $6.38. Yeah, I know. But you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Catch a lot of fish?
Absolutely.
Then that's fun. I wish I were out there. Thank you. Jason, I can't remember the last time I went fishing. I mean, it was saltwater fishing. I do the sport fishing stuff. Stephen Ryan, Jerry Henniger, boat number 100, the absolute, my favorite boat whenever you go across in the mornings. Oh, shout at the devil. Ryan and Henniger, 666. 666 and boat 100. You were snake bit, my friend.
I was.
It's okay. Boat 100 is actually good because you could be, get a little bit longer to fish. Were they better for you after that 3 to 3:45 time? Did you catch anything that helped?
That's when we called. It was after 2 o'clock today. So.
Okay, so it might have paid off. Hey, good job on there. I hated you only got 666. Austin Archer, Charles Estes, they got 5 bass. Looks like just shy of 10 pounds. 955. Oh, about what you thought?
Could have been a little better.
Did you miss any?
Fish clean today, but I thought we'd done better.
That's all right. Hey, you executed, though. That's what counts. Thank you, guys. Good job. About 4 more left. Terry Fisher, Chris Newton, come on over here. 5 fish. Again, we're trying to find that bubble. I think you did it, guys. I think you did it. Let's find out. $14.96. Hey, you got it. Hey, right here. That's paycheck. That's paycheck. I feel it. What were you catching them on today?
Hey, look here. Mainly on crankbaits and some chatterbaits.
What kind of crankbaits? What depth we looking at? What? Come on, tell me the truth.
In the rocks.
So see, it doesn't make a difference what crankbait.
It was a mega bass, flat side, 3 to 5 foot of water. I mean, my second cast, I caught that one. I was close to 6.
Okay. What? Are we weighing the single fish or no? Are we weighing that one? Okay. But it was about 6, so that was good. You're like, oh, it's on.
Yeah, because during practice, we never caught a fish over 1.5 pounds.
What changed?
We'd have no clue.
I think the wind.
The lack of it.
I don't know what happened.
Well, a lot of people were griping because they caught them well in practice and didn't catch them today. You flipped that script.
We flipped it.
Good job, guys.
Lake Wedowee owns 2 of my hats.
Okay. What hats are they looking for out there on the water?
I hope my sunglasses are in the truck.
Okay.
My wife went shopping online.
You lost a lot of money today.
The bank called with a fraudulent charges, shut me down, couldn't get gas this morning, couldn't get groceries. So we'll take $14.95.
You need to get back to the house. Yeah, you need a nice warm bath and some, slippers and Lavoy Lemon, Zach Lemon. That man's walking around with his credit card and 2 hats and a pair of sunglasses. All right, Team Lemon, 724. That's all I can give you today, but I know that you're going to be back again at Miller's Ferry. Not Miller's Ferry. We're at Miller's Ferry.
We'll do our best.
It happens out there. Just no big fish today.
No, we just didn't get no opportunities.
Good having you out here. Thanks for talking with us out there on the water. See what Lee Varner and Billy Adamson have. Boat number 80. Only a couple pairs left. And show me the top one. Whoa, what we got going on here? Somebody got the air hose. 5 fish for $12.20. We'll see where that put it. Who's this up here on stage? What's your name?
Bacon.
Oh, you're not you got to watch out for this one. She's not scared.
No, she's not.
Oh, man. Do you like to fish? Yeah? Show me your biggest fish. How big was it? How big was your biggest fish? Was it this big? Was it this big? You are a fisherman. Good job. Hey, congratulations on your catch. We'll see where it puts you. I'm about to find out here really, really quick. Our top 20 right now, we pay to the top 20 places. Let's grab on here. 20th place as it stands right now is Waylon Mullis and Justin Hamner with 12:56. Yeah. Hey, is it close? Okay. I want to see 12:56, and y'all think you're 2 pounds off. Thomas Shelton, Andy Cobb got 5 fish for $9.78. Just didn't happen out there today, though. But you like this place? I like it.
I love this lake.
Just wasn't your day today.
Love-hate relationship.
Hate it today, but you probably loved it sometime earlier this week.
We had a good practice. Just couldn't get the quality bites we had in practice.
It happens. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. John Simpson going to make his way out and do that last call. Again, our final flight checked in about 30 minutes ago. And we'll make that last call if all of our bags and everything is accounted for. Close the scales, John. We are closing the scales, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's not official until it's official. But right now, Rusty White Jr., Brian Elder, your winners here at Wedowee, 20.07 pounds. How about a round of applause for them? They've got to go take care of some of their duties to make it inside the top 10. Rob Lee, Steve Winslet with 15.57. Our top 20 places. Let me get back down here one more spot again, and it's what I had said just a moment ago. 20th place, Waylon Mullis, Justin Hamner with 12.56. Of course, we have our Mountain Dew Big Bass for White and Elder as well. They're going to take home an extra $1,000 for that. We'll see if they have Garmin Electronics. That could be an extra $500. America's First Federal Credit Union could be an extra $1,000. A lot of money. Maybe they're in a Phoenix. Maybe that's an extra $7,000. Again, a lot is up for grabs here, but White and Elder, your winners. Adamson, Lloyd in second. Collins, Hicks rounding out the top 3, followed by Pear, Mason in 4th. 5th place, Luke Duncan, Trey Swindle. 6th place, Colley and Bain. 7th goes to Williamson and Williamson. The Flack Attack in 8th, followed by Wade and Wade, not the law firm, the fisherman, in 9th, and Lee and Winslet rounding out the top 10. So I thank everybody for sticking around this long and throughout the day. We've got to take care of some official duties. We pay out our checks here in just a moment. But thank you all of everybody here on site and those watching around on Alabama Bass Trail 100.org. For everything you do. My name is Robbie Floyd. We'll be back in just a minute for our paychecks. They've got to take care of some official stuff, and we'll be back with our payouts. Congratulations, Rusty White Jr. and Brian Elder, your winners with 20.07 pounds.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends, we truly love the sport of fishing. That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior, but then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
Today's Live on the Water coverage is brought to you by Wedowee Marine, by Big Bite Baits, by TH Marine, and by AmFirst Federal Credit Union. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
You let me see. Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
100 Series live coverage is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Bahio Sunglasses, Strike King, Luz, and by Busch Light. There's more Live on the Water coverage right after this message.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices, a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
This hour's live action is sponsored in part by Garmin, by PowerPole, American Bait Works, Bill Penny Automotive, and American Bait Works, Bill Penny Automotive, and by fishalabama.org. There's a lot more to come.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. This is just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic champion!
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
Today's Live on the Water coverage is brought to you by Wedowee Marine, by Big Bite Baits, by TH Marine, and by AmFirst Federal Credit Union. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior, but then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series live coverage is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Bahio Sunglasses, Strike King, Lubes, and by Bush Light. There's more Live on the Water coverage right after this message.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Things you let me see. Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
64 or 84. We're missing a couple of GoPros. Both of those boats, please turn in 64 and 84. If you're one of those boats, please turn in your GoPro. Welcome back to the ABT 100 from Lake Wedowee, the first stop of 3. It's time to pay some money. Time to pay some cash. We're going to work our way from third, second, down to first place, and then we'll pay from fourth on down to the top 20 here in just a second. All right, let's pay out the paychecks. We got some bonuses going on. Kay's going to let me in on that. But first up, third place with a 5-fish limit, $17.87, Jonathan Collins and Derek Hicks. You're the first batter up. Come on up here, guys. Taking home a grand total of $10,000 for third place. This isn't even a winner's check. Third place. Did they win any of the bonus? Did they have a chance?
They did have a chance. I thought they had the Garmin money, but they didn't.
Somebody beat them. Somebody else is going to get that one. I think that's T-Ray Swindale. Third place. Way to start it off. Get that pretty ABT 100 trophy. Solid start. 1787. They had a 5.5, 566. Guys, you're fish for free the rest of the year. Right now, you paid your entry fees all in one stop. You still got money to spend. Good deal. Way to be, brother. Second place. Let's bring them on up. Brian Adamson, Ryan Lloyd, 18.5 pounds. Boys and girls, $12,500. They in the bonus?
Plus the $2,500 Phoenix payday. So that makes it a $15,000 day for those guys.
That's our first time. It's our first winner for that, right? $2,500. So a solid $15K for second place on a $1,000 entry fee. I didn't make $15K today. Did you?
No, sir.
Gosh, we got to work on this. So our first time we had that Phoenix payday. They didn't have to win. They didn't win that $7,000. They finished second, still got paid $2,500 extra. And now let's bring up our winners. They get the winner's trophy, the winner's payday as well, with a grand total of 20.07 pounds, as well as the Mountain Dew Big Bass of 760, taking home $25,000 first place check. Rusty White Jr. and Brian Elder. Congratulations, guys. Our first winner on the ABT 100 series. Hop over there. We're going to iris up. It's dark, but it's going to look like it's daylight. Future's bright for this team. So that's $25,000. Now you get to keep these too, she says. We call those the garage checks. Okay, did they win anything extra?
Yes, they won the big fish, so they got an extra $1,000 for big fish.
Got our Mountain Dew Big Bass, extra $1,000. We don't have the check for that, but we've got the straight cash, playa. Yeah, hey, don't try cashing that cardboard when that one's the one that works. Hey guys, I got to talk to the leaders and the anglers of the year, right?
Yes, sir. We'll take it. We'll start off this way.
Hey, not bad. When did you decide you wanted to fish the ABT 100s? At what point when they opened up entries did you say you wanted to do this?
A few years ago.
And before we even started, you're saying, I'm here. I know what this tournament's about. Did you ever think you'd win $26,000 this quickly?
We felt like we had a chance. That's why we wanted in. Last year we didn't get in time. So this year I was sitting at my computer as soon as registration opened at I think it was like 6 a.m. that morning. I hit send.
Click. Oh, man.
We wanted in on some of this.
What a payday. Congratulations, guys. Awesome job, Kay. They wanted to get in, couldn't quite do it. Let's bring up Trey Swindle. Where you at, Trey? Where's T-Ray? Got an extra $500 for Garmin. Get on over here, bud. Again, doing what you're supposed to be doing the whole time. Get paid by Garmin, an extra $500. And they'll also get a paycheck here in just a minute for finishing in the top 5 in 5th place. So they won $8,000 between the two guys to split however they wish. Any other paydays? Amherst? Trying to keep you honest. Adam and Chris Colley, $1,000 winners. Come on up here, Chris. Get up here. Congratulations again, doing just what he's supposed to do, right? Where did they finish? Yep, it is 6th place. So they're going to win. They're going to win some good money. $6,000, I think. Yeah, $6,000 plus this extra grand. Thank you, America's First Federal Credit Union. Again, they got a boat, financed it through Amherst, and they They get paid. All right, everybody else will get paid down at the asphalt side. Let's start it off with David Pear, Jimmy Mason, 4th place. I asked him a minute ago, how much you make? $5,000. He said, I think it's more. Pear and Mason, $9,000 for winning 4th place. Pretty darn solid. Luke Duncan, Trey Swindle in 5th with $1,652, $7,500 richer. Chris Colley, Adam Bain in 6th with $1,651 on the day, $6,000 their payday. Ben Williamson and Bo Williamson, $1,613 on the day, $5,000 their prize money. Looks like 8th place goes to the Flak Attack, Jackie and Ethan, 5 fish for $1,606 and $4,000. Next up, Trey Wade, Leon Wade in 9th place, $1,558 and $3,000 richer. $2,000 paycheck going to 10th place, Rob Lee and Steve Winslet. $1,500 being paid throughout our top 20. We pick it up with 11th and Terry Fisher and Chris Newton. They had $1,496 on the day, $1,500. Jeff Cannon and Terry Tucker in 12th with $1,482. 13th place is $1,432. Mark Condren and Ted Paisley in 13th place. 14th goes to Mickey McHenry, Kim Carver. They had $1,416. Jason Kilpatrick and Keenan Cannell, 5 fish for $1,389 in 15th place. Robbie Robinson and Morgan Brown in 16th with $1,355. 17th place, Josh Benford and Daniel Baker, 5 fish for $1,326. We got Jeremy Tomlin and Wesley Sams, 18th place with $1,301. 19th place goes to James Scott and Jerry Booker. It looks like 5 fish for $1,276. And the final payout, top 20, still taking home $1,500, so making more than their entry fee for sure, is Waylon Mullis and Justin Hamner time. As her top 20, you got to have at least 15 and a half plus 15 or 1256, excuse me, it's not 15, 1256 or better to make it in our top 20. That's it. Next up, we'll be at Miller's Ferry. Our next regular tour event will be at Smith Lake. Smith Lake on February 11th, the Saturday, the first stop of the ABT North. Thanks for watching the ABT 100. On behalf of Kay, Daniel, John, I'm Robbie. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching on Alabama Bass Trail Television. Windy.
Give live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series, presented by Black Rifle Coffee. Special thanks to Phoenix Boats, TH Marine, Am First Federal Credit Union, American Bait Works, Bill Penny Automotive, Garmin, Big Bite Baits, Wedowee Marine, Bahio Sunglasses, Lou's Fishing, Strike King, and by Sweet Home Alabama, the Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series.